What's good, family? It's your boy Woke. Man, we back with another video today. Y'all, Undisputed finally dropped. It finally came out. We finally got the game we've been speculating about, hoping about, making videos about. We got it. Well, guess what? I played it day one, so this is my day one review. Let's get it. So, first and foremost with Undisputed, man, getting back into the game compared to the beta to now, I will say this: the biggest change is not much. Right now, after playing for one day, I was up at freaking 10 a.m. Central, hopped on the game. I had a tournament match with Fight Night's Finest. Man, bro, that's a whole story. Video coming soon about what happened between me and Fight Night's Finest and the gameplay with it. The biggest thing right now, I say it's not much, right? I say it's not much that's changed with the game, right? I say that because the footwork is supreme. Footwork reigns supreme in this game like none other before it. If your feet ain't good, you're not really winning much. I will say this though, in regards to the few changes that were different from the beta to now. The stamina from the last update in the beta till now, it seems like they've actually given us a longer rope with as far as stamina goes, man. Because before, bro, last day of the beta, you could easily gas out in an 8-round fight. Right now, stamina is a little high, honestly, but I guess that's more so people are not throwing that many power shots, which has led us back to my previous video about the power punches, right? People aren't throwing that many power punches, and I think people have a lot more stamina because of it. This due to the fact that the power punches are slower. They have a lot more wind up. So people are seeing, hey, to get to my opponent, to get these combos off fast, they're not throwing that many power shots. That's really my theory. Because some people say, hey, I'm gassing out, the stamina's fine. Some people say it's too much. My theory is, well, people aren't throwing that many power shots because you're throwing power shots to end combinations. But if you're not really ending combinations with power shots, when are you throwing them? Because currently right now, man, the power shots, if you throw them, you will be totally like nerfed, bro. Like your stamina will take some huge hits. So at current, that's the biggest thing. It's just the stamina. Offensively, punch speeds still the same. There is a really big discrepancy between using a good fighter and a bad fighter. I will tell you that. Please make sure that you're using somebody good, bro, because if you're not, you're gonna feel it, man. And honestly, they'll just be hella slow to points where I'm just like, this is terrible. Offensively, combinations reign supreme. Mixing up head work, going to the body reign supreme. If you want to just try to box in this game, so on the outside, I feel like you won't necessarily have as much success because the aggressive body puncher that mixes it up well to the head will probably win most games. Because in here, you can outland your opponent by 500 strikes. You can outland your opponent by 100 punches, right? But if your opponent is more accurate, has a higher conversion rate, they'll win the fight. Simply put, they love accuracy in this game. And no, the judges are pretty crazy still. The judges are pretty wild, which makes it fun and interesting for decisions, but accuracy reigns supreme. Outboxing your opponent, it does work, but if a guy is aggressive and accurate, you're kind of screwed. I guess that's kind of realistic too. You're aggressive and accurate, you will win. Right now, the same problems somewhat exist, but I will say this: when you get rocked, they made it so it's not as fast backing up, so you can actually knock a dude out. I love that. They fixed it where once you knock a guy down, he doesn't just spawn into the same exact position in the middle of the ring. Even though they go to the middle of the ring, however you fall is how you will actually be laid out in the canvas, and it looks a lot better, honestly. The KOs still look amazing. It seems like we have a little bit more range on the weave. I'm personally loving simulation mode where you can remove the HUD entirely, man. It makes the game look even better because you can't actually rely on the stamina bars. Currently, bro, I would actually say simulation mode is probably my favorite because it just looks familiar. It makes you have to read everything yourself. It's no big like graphics popping up when you rock your opponent. You got to see that they're rocked. It don't flash red and blue. If you're tired, you got to look at your guy, see if you're tired. It's really sim and I like it. The biggest change though that I really love about the early access, man, the 6-axis blocking. Maybe I just didn't notice in the beta because I tried everything in the betas, bro. But man, 6-axis blocking that stance specific, like with Joe Frazier, you could be here and just moving it all around, bro. Like it's cool, bro. I actually like it a lot. You know, same things are still there as far as not being able to slip properly and, you know, pivots and things like that. But hey, honestly, the game is already the best boxing game in my opinion, still without that kind of stuff, but it's potential for it. So I'm happy about that, man. I'll be doing these updates more often. I'll probably be doing a weekly review. I'll probably do a monthly review. I'll be doing some fighter showcases, some comparison videos between this and fight night. I'll be doing some where we can improve. Be dropping a lot of gameplays. I'm going live tonight, 7 p.m. Central, Woke Wednesdays. We fighting subscribers, so if you ain't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Shout out to the Black Bombers. Shout out to us, #1 club, #1 camp, and all the Undisputed. We going for it. If you a real one, if you about the work, if you about the action, DM me, reach out to me. I may consider adding you to the Black Bombers, man. You know we about. So that's it right now. I like the game. I'm loving it so far. You know, it's still a little bare bones defensively, but I'm gonna be patient, y'all. I'm gonna be patient, but make sure you're holding the devs accountable. Make sure you point these things out. Talk about the slow power punches. Talk about how we can't pivot. The slip's a little not slippy. You know, the weave is somewhat living. You know, we still need to be able to catch and parry, all that kind of stuff, man. Talk about it, man. Don't feel bad to bring this up. The devs are listening. They want to make the game better. So the more you speak about it, the more things will get added and the better this game will be. So y'all, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one. A lot more coming soon. One love. Shalom. Salute.